Italy has the best cuisine in the world, and over the next few days we're gonna explore Rome and show you the best dishes you need to try when you come here. Handmade pasta, a pizza feast,
The best pizza I have ever had.
and a bunch of dishes you probably haven't even heard of. Andiamo, let's go! We made it to our first stop.
Whoa, look at this. This place is like a meat temple.
We have some prosciutto, mortadella, different types of salami. These are called antipasti. They're just small bites you have before your actual meal.
This is prosciutto, one of the most famous cured meats in Italy. That's so soft and flavorful, that is amazing. And it's so thinly sliced that it just melts in your mouth. We also have a cheese platter, including what is said to be the best cheese in Rome, the pecorino. It's a hard cheese.
This place has been in business for 135 years. Well, I hope this cheese isn't that old yet, but...
Oh. Next up, a snack that a lot of people who visit Rome for the first time have probably never heard of. These are called supli. This is a super popular street food snack here in Rome. These are deep fried rice balls. Inside there's lots of tomato and a cheese filling.
They have a lot of different types, like this one with meat ragu, pesto, sun-dried tomatoes. The revenge of the cheese.
You can just buy these. You can go to the Colosseum, smuggle them in, and when your guide is talking, you can just have a little bite.
Rome has two different types of pizza. One is the round one, which we all know, but there's another type a lot of people don't know about. Follow me, I have something to show you. This is pizza by the slice, al taglio as they call it. They bake these massive rectangular pizza and then you just tell them which type you want and how much you want. We have a fior di zucca, which is zucchini flour. One is with ham and cheese and the other is with prosciutto and smoked cheese. The crust and the bottom is nice and chewy, very crispy and thin. Very typical for Roman pizza.
This is the fior di zucca, which is zucchini flour, nice and colorful.
Cheers.
Oh, that actually tastes a little bit sweet.
This is really good. There's some type of ham on there, but it's smoked.
I thought that one looked the best. For lunch, we have come to a beautiful Italian restaurant, an osteria that is over 100 years old. We actually had to queue up for like 10-15 minutes here because this place is so popular. And I am having the most famous pasta in all of Rome, the pasta carbonara. If you look inside through the window here, you can actually see two ladies hand rolling the pasta. So you're sure that it's super fresh. Look at how creamy this looks. There's actually no cream whatsoever in here. In addition to the pasta, we have two kinds of Italian cheese, pecorino and parmigiano, and then you have raw egg. They toss the raw egg with the hot pasta. Wow. And then on top of the pasta, you have guanciale, which is pork cheese. It's kind of like bacon, but a lot better. This is really fatty and it holds a ton of flavor.
I have another famous Roman pasta dish. It's a little bit less known internationally. It's called amatriciana. It's got a homemade tomato sauce, pecorino cheese, and of course, you also have some guanciale. All the flavors just melt perfectly together.
The pasta alone tastes nothing like the pasta you can buy at a supermarket.
There's no wonder this place is so popular.
So we're now in one of the most beautiful squares in all of Rome. This is the Piazza della Rotonda, which has the Pantheon, 2,000 years old. Pasticceria Rigoli is famous for one thing in particular, this whipped cream dream called the maritoso, a sweet, soft brioche bun sliced in half and then filled with about a gallon's worth of whipped cream. Oh, the softness and the sweetness of the cream. It's really popular for breakfast. You can have it for lunch or just as therapy. Men would actually use this to propose to their girlfriends way back in the day. They would put the ring inside. I think I would just eat the ring if you put a ring in here for me.
This is a crostini fragola di bosco. It's a pie with wild strawberries. It looks absolutely delicious. Luckily, I came prepared. Wow! I cut this baby open. Look at this, you can see all the layers of the crust, the creamy custard. Cheers, guys. Wow, these wild strawberries have so much flavor. But actually, the maitoso was even better.
If you want to try these, best to go quite early in the morning because by midday they often run out. So tomorrow, on day 2 of this food tour, we are going to do a traditional pizza feast with like the wood-fired Italian pizza oven. It's gonna be amazing. But we also want to show you this, which is a new kind of pizza that they invented here in Rome. It's called a trapezzino. It's essentially a pocket made of pizza dough, and then they have loads of different fillings that you can have inside. This one is a meatball with tomato sauce. How good does this look? Oh, the dough is fluffy, a little bit crispy. It's soft on the inside, the meatball, very herby, tomatoey. I really like this. This is only like $5, so it's the perfect little bite, and they have loads of variations of it as well. Good morning, or as they say in Italian, buongiorno. It is another beautiful day here in Rome, another day with lots of food. We're gonna start off the day with an Italian brekkie with a twist.
Time for some Italian breakfast. First we have like a croissant, it's called a cornetto here in Italy. And this one is filled with chocolate on the inside. And then we have something typical Italian, sfogliatella, a pastry also with a filling.
The reason we've come to this place because it's kind of like a coffee palace. In Italian they call this a caffè freddo, a cold coffee topped with some sweet whipped cream. This looks amazing. And then this is what Naick has, the Moretti, an espresso, small little dark normal coffee topped with some milk foam and cacao powder.
Cheers.
Oh, this is good.
Wow, that's good. I think it's mine now.
It can get quite hot here in Rome, so this is perfect. Wow.
Cheers.
Now today we have a bunch more delicious Italian foods that we're gonna show you, including of course the traditional Roman pizza restaurant at the end of this video, the Pizza Feast. But right now we're heading to a street food market, which I'm super excited about.
We've come to this Testacchio market. There's a bunch of stalls here. Some of them sell fresh fruit and vegetables. Looks really good. But we are of course here for the street food.
This place right behind me is called Casa Manco. It's supposed to have some of the best pizza by the slice in all of the market. It's actually really famous. To me, this is one of the shops that actually looks best. It's called Altro Pasta e Vino, and they have these massive trays with all sorts of Italian goodies like pasta, but also meats and very rich sauces. So we're gonna get something here.
This place had a lot of people queuing up. These are ravioli. It's a type of pasta with a filling. So they take big sheets of pasta, put some filling in there. It's filled with ricotta and artichoke, and then with a buttery sauce on top.
It smells good. Wow.
And that sauce is so rich and creamy.
It's really nice that in the middle of this market you have a food court, which is pretty crowded, and there's a guy playing live music. I have a parmigiana. It looks like it's a lasagna that has just been burnt black a little bit. It is not. It's because this is eggplant and that's the color of the peel. Basically, this dish is eggplant fried and then layered with tomato sauce and Parmesan cheese. I've never had this in Italy before, and you can just tell that the tomato sauce sets it apart. Okay, now it is time for the most important meal of the day when you come to Italy. think there is an unofficial rule in Italy that a gelato a day keeps the doctor away. Part of the reason why this always looks so good is because gelato is traditionally a little bit softer than other ice creams, which means they can kind of swirl it on top of the cone. And we have a special cone coated in chocolate with some nuts as well. So this is a $6 gelato. I think this is tiramisu and nocciola. Okay, this might be one of my new favorite places.
I took one with caramel and rosemary. Surprisingly, it goes really well together. Yeah, we've had a bunch of gelato. One of the best ones here. There's probably some Italian locals watching this video and screaming at the screen right now. Why don't you go to some local place, like not all these kinds of places in the tourist city center? This is not real Italian food. And they're probably doing like this as well. So I actually spent hours scouring the internet to look for some local recommendations of people that actually live in Rome. And this restaurant right behind me, Osteria Bonelli, popped up a lot of times.
Okay, I can switch you from now till maximum 9:30. I need you to leave.
Perfect, thank you. It's a Monday evening. We thought we didn't need a reservation. They said, well, we can squeeze you in. It is super busy here. This is the menu. You don't need a menu card. They're handwrite it every day based on what ingredients they have available. Still plenty of options though.
It's in Italian though.
It is time for a secondi, which is like a main course, second course. The saltimbocca, which is a very typical Italian dish. It's veal. It's wrapped in prosciutto, marinated in wine, and it apparently comes with some kind of creamy-like sauce. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go try it. Cheers. Oh, that's so good. It's also some sage in there. I think it's wrapped in there. Creamy sauce? I don't know. It's not cream sauce. I think it's just like white wine sauce or something.
Italians have very late dinners, so someone has actually booked this table at 9:30 p.m. Anyways, I took the tris al sugo, and what that is, tris is like a trio, so I have 3 different kinds of meat. I think one of these is sausage, and there's pork, and then something I didn't understand because it's Italian. Ooh, I can just tell that this sausage is really moist and soft as I slice through it. Softest sausage I've ever had. What the heck? That should be illegal. Oh, these are vegetables. You can see some carrot here and something green wrapped in some beef. Almost ate this toothpick in here, just like cut right through it. Okay. This is good. And I feel like this is like a big beef rib. Again, so nice and fatty and soft, and just the tomato sausage. Like I just love coming to places like this and trying new things. I know this is not a pizza. I know this is not a traditional pasta. This is what people love to eat when you live in Italy and you have the typical Italian food. And I love it.
Salute. I really love pizza and I just wanted to get one of the best pizzas in Rome, so I did hours of research, and one of the names that consistently came up as one of the best pizzas in Rome is the one behind me, Ivo a Trastevere in the Trastevere neighborhood. They've been in business since 1961. It is the Italian pizza feast you think of when you think of pizza feasts.
Now, of course, we are starting with a small little appetizer. This is a bruschetta pomodoro. Bruschetta is a very typical for Italy. It's basically a toasted, warm slice of fresh Italian bread, and then it's topped, in this case, with pomodoro, beautiful cherry tomatoes, drizzled with olive oil. It smells amazing. Oh my god, super crispy. This is the fantastic thing about Italian cuisine. They just take simple ingredients, a little bit of bread, a little bit of oil, and some fresh veggies, and they make it into like this wonderful bite because the quality of everything here and the freshness is just...
Wow. Kim has taken one of the classical pizzas, looks so good. I have taken one of their signature pizzas called Trastevere. It looks really special. I don't know everything that's on here, but wow. It says on the menu the recipe dates back to 1971. So Ivo has gotten a lot of practice with this one, so I think it's gonna be good. I just hope it's not one actually of 1971.
It was in the back of the oven for a while.
There's some stracciatelle cheese on there, super creamy, some olives, some anchovies, and then puntarelle, which is this kind of vegetable on top here. Some kind of crunchy vegetable. I didn't even know this existed. And you can see how thin the crust and the bottom of the pizza is, and it's really crispy as well. This is very typical for Roman style.
The best pizza I have ever had.
Please note though, normally Italians don't have it with wine pizza. They actually drink pizza with beer. Salute.
If you want to see more Italian food, watch our Florence food tour here. Or if you want to see more of Rome, watch our 2 days in Rome right here. Ciao!